Greetings, good day, and welcome. As you can see, I am finishing up my skincare routine. If you're curious about what my skincare routine looks like, check the description. Anywho, with this being the start of a new week, with this being my official last week living in Philly and moving back home to New York, I just felt really led to share an entry out of my grateful journal. I feel as though I am in a state of a lot of transformation and a lot of things going on, and I'm going back to New York. Like, yes, this is my hometown, but the possibilities are really endless. I know that's real cliche to say, but there's been so much just popping up on my inbox, popping up on like my timeline and such, all connected to New York, and like within the last few days. So it's like things are aligning with my move. I don't know, but that's how I feel. And as I said, I just been feeling real grateful for it. Even with all the change and stuff that's happening around me, I am so grateful, which is why I'm here today to share an entry out of my grateful journal. If you are new here, I briefly talked about how writing is my first love, and I have not been loving on her as much as I should, and that I have been really wanting to get back into my writing and feed that part of my soul. And a way that I've been doing that is writing in my grateful journal. And unknowingly to y'all been my accountability partners. I need to write it down and I need to share it, so I am writing it down and sharing it with y'all. So thank you for watching. With all that being said, today's quote for my journal entry reads, "It's never too late to have a happy childhood." And Tom Robbins, you definitely right about that. For anyone watching, if there was anything missing in your childhood or when you were a young adult, if there was anything that you needed, take the time to make sure that you give that to yourself. You are still allowed to cater to the child you that might have been neglected, that might have felt ignored. Feed that child, okay? Take the time to do that. I know I be embracing my childlike wonder all the time, and honestly, truly, I really think that should be a norm. I know some people be trying to be like, oh, that's childish. Yeah, it's supposed to be childish. I'm feeding my inner child. Like, what are you talking about? Nonetheless, if little you needs a little love, give little you some love. So today, why am I grateful? More or less? I'm grateful that I didn't let anything take away from my day. It's sometimes so much easier to allow yourself to wallow, to hesitate, to freeze, to suffer, to neglect, to stop, just because it would be unfair to execute how much effort it would take to go. Unfair because during those sometimes you didn't do what has caused you to have to force yourself to go. But nonetheless, the work is now on you. But I am grateful that I am able to do that work. I was able to realize that though I wasn't the cause, I was responsible for a solution. If I wanted a next step, I had to make it. So I give myself 15 minutes to grieve, to panic, to doubt, to wonder, to fall into the abyss of the unknown. Then I just start at step one. And now I can map out the rest of my day one step at a time. I am so grateful. First and foremost, rereading what I wrote to myself or about certain things always, like, I don't know, it always gives me a little boost. It always just sparks something in me that just makes me feel a little bit brighter. I can see on paper the confidence I have in myself and my abilities, and the confidence that I have in God to make sure that I'm going to get to exactly where He needs me to be. And it's just so nice to have these written reminders. I am so grateful that I am able to take a step back from certain situations, and though, like I said, I might not have really done anything wrong, I am now responsible for righting the wrong within myself. There are a lot of things that I have control of, that I can create and manage the next steps, but there are a lot of things that I don't know what's next, and I don't really know how to anticipate it. But instead of me worrying, instead of panicking, instead of letting anxiety and all those negative emotions take over my state of mind, I am practicing gratefulness. I know that all things will work out for my good. They always work out for my good. No matter how I look at a situation, it has always turned good. So with me moving, with me stepping into this new realm of life, I am just making sure that I am practicing gratefulness as much as possible. And anything that tries to deter me from it, tries to make me shift and look away from all the things that I should be grateful of, I'm gonna be like, don't play yourself, okay?
Okay.
Oh, would you look at that? you made it to the end of this video. Thanks for watching.
Goodbyes are a bitch.
T-shirt idea. Goodbye stink.
If this video popped up on your feed, I just want to send you good vibes for this new week. If there's anything getting in the way of your gratefulness, if there's anything trying to deter you from being grateful, anything that has a cast over your mind, body, or spirit, I rebuke it, and I hope that it continues to leave you alone and that you are able to practice gratefulness on a daily basis. I know just looking at things from a grateful lens and really focusing in on that has, I mean, I've said this word a million times, but it has transformed my life and how I look at things, how I approach things, how I handle things and such. So this is my cue to you to be a little bit more intentional about your gratefulness. It's definitely not the easiest practice, but it's become one of the most life-changing practices for me. If you haven't done so already, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, bye y'all.